Starting with the greatest name of Allah, who is the Lord of Lord, King of King, and the Master of Master. Assalamu alaikum, miss. I am Ahmed Raza, a student of computer science from second department, and presenting the UPLE final project that's on school management system. In this project, I have worked alone and by implementing all the codes on NetBeans. Uh, and the motivation offers that the school management system is the need of every school that contains the records and calculation of the students and teachers. So it should be utilized in the schools to make their system easy and accurate. So now I'm starting my project by running it from the login page. So in starts, it requires the username and password. If I am putting incorrect username or password, so it will print a message that username or password is incorrect, so please correct it. So if I am forgetting the password, so I can go here and know the password. And the user, if I'm putting the correct username and password, so its implementation will be like this. So now it has been logged in, and this is our menu that contains the two modules like student module and the teacher module. The student module contains the registered students module, fee submission module, and the student report cards module. So I am going through the registered students module, and it requires some data to store it, just like I am putting the ID one. Student name is Ahmed Raza, and its father name is Mushtaq, and then its phone number and then the phone number of father. That's like miss anything I'm writing. Class some like 8, and roll number is CS201169, and address is Karachi. So I'm adding the data, and it has been successfully added in my J table or table. So if I'm gonna search my record, so I can search it via clicking on search, and it will require the ID because ID is the unique, and so it will be easy to search the student record just like ID. I'm searching the ID number one, so it is printing the data has been found, and it will add in our JText feeds. So I can, so secondly, I can update this just like ID is 2, name is Ahmed, name Mushtaq, and some other things 6, 7, and the class is 8, 7, and it's 266, and I'm updating its address just like Sakhar. Okay, if I will click on edit, click in here and then edit. So it has been edited successfully. I can also add other data, and also I can also add other data just like number one, add, I can delete it easily. So the data that we are putting here can be easily deleted. So I'm going back now, and then here it is getting the fee submission module. Fee submission module contains ID, which is student ID one, student name is Ahmed, month name is March, and then we have annual fee. Annual fee is 1,000. Sports fee is 1,000. Library fee is 2,000, and monthly fee is 1,200, and the date on which I am submitting. So this can be performed by the admin to pay the fees of any student at office. mm, 2.2021. So it has calculated the fee also and printed all the data that we have put there, and also the status that the fees has been paid. So I can clear it easily and then going back. And then it there is the student report code. It also requires some information of the students. So we can all if we are searching for the student and paying the fees, so we can easily search the student from the database, and after that we can pay his fees if we found him in our database. So roll number and name is Aziz, class name is 8, marks on physics are 100, marks in maths are 80, in chemistry are 87, and in English so we have submit. So it is displaying the ID, roll number, and his name, class name, and then also calculated the percentage of all the marks and along with grade. So we are going back and moving towards teacher module. It's similar like the add student, but for managing the database of teachers, I have added the add teacher module. So employee ID is 2 888 whatever is here. Name is Sabah. Father's name is Faizan. Telephone number is whatever. Sorry, phone number. And this is a telephone number. A specialization in just like English or XY. That's why we are writing with specialization in English. And here the rank on which she is. So this is the second rank, and address we are putting here the Sakkar. And now we are adding her data, and then we can search her easily by employee ID 888988. So data has been found successfully. Okay, so we can also edit this, and also we can delete this just like we are deleting the data. So we have deleted and add multiple type of data here. So now we are going through the code section. Also we can log out our database or manage school management system. So we are going to the coding of login page, that it initially contains the user name and the data type of a string and password. And I have put it the condition that if the username or password is equal to, to these two fields, then it will move to the main menu object, like I have as I have declared or initialized or made the constructor here. Otherwise, if the password is wrong, then it will print the message, and then the I means username and password will be, I mean the fields of username and password will be cleared. This is the constructor of forget password, as I have made the JFrame file of forget password here. So simply it's showing this, and then we are moving towards the student module. The student module also contains the objects of the classes, and the main working that's done is in add students. So initially for adding the students, I have made the simple class of add students, like on by naming registered students. This is a simple class of registered students that's containing the variables in a string, and then here we are passing, and then here we are initializing them. And then I have initialized this class into or opened this class in the array list. So I'm showing array list lies here. So here is the array list that I've made, and here it's containing the variables. This is the JTable object And here I have the integer row and the column. And here I have initialized the array list. So this is the coding of add button, means the add or to add the record in the J table. So simply it will store data in a string variables by taking from the JFields text. And this is the array list. So storing variables in the array list, and here we are printing the data line by line. And then we can also clear, we have also the method of clear field that I have made here. Secondly, we have the coding of button delete. So I have declared the integer naming dialog button containing the message dialog box. If the if the data is means lies here, so if we are means clicking on this, then it will the delete, then it will delete data. This is the follow object that will line by line delete the data, means as we are pressing or selecting any line, so it will delete. And this is the coding of edit. So it will simply reset our data and will store given data in the array list, means edit the selected data, and then again we can store it in our array list. Simply we have also search section. I have declared this search section by the ID that's a unique. And here I have made the for loop of this, and also have given all these things here. So similar coding is done with the teacher module, means whatever I have done in the add student module. So this simple coding is done in the add teacher section. Sorry, add teacher section also includes the same coding like the coding of add students. And here we have the coding of report card. Report card. So report card coding includes the string IDs, and we are storing our data in the get text, means what means we are getting the data in these fields, and then transferring the data of these fields by submitting button in to the JText fields one, JText field two, means also means we are passing the stored data in the variable ID, just like we have stored the ID, and so we are displaying it into the JText field one by pressing the button submit. So the grade function is also called here, and we have implemented did the grade section also here. So I have used this because of the data type I have was having into the string, and then here we are. I am containing the data into the integer, so that I have used integer dot parse integer. So these are some conditions used here. If the value of percentage is greater than 70 and value of percentage is less than 17, then print this. And this is the clear section, means all the fields will be declared clear. And similar coding is also done with the fee submission module. In fee submission or in fee submission module, we are having the data in our string variables from the ID field, and then we are transferring this data of ID, means the of ID, means the data of ID is being transferred into the JText field one, JText field two, the data of student by clicking the button submit or pay. So this the method of total is also called here. In total, I have performed same, because here we are taking the data into the string, and here and we are declaring the variables into the integers, so that I have used the data. And this is the same coding of clear button. Means it will clear all the fields. So this is a simple coding of all the project. So that's all about my presentation. Thank you.